In an unexpected deployment today, Apple just released iOS 26.3.1 for the public, and this is obviously going to be a whole bunch of performance and security improvements on the back end. Obviously, with double dot releases, as is traditional with Apple, there are no new features. So jumping into settings, general, and about, you can see 26.3.1 has a full build number of 23D8133. So one thing that is different here, that if you are familiar or following with Apple betas, if you have a device that is actually on beta 26.4 beta 3, when you go into settings, general, and about, and I'm going to separate these a little bit so that doesn't happen, you can see the build number is not immediately shown like it is there. You actually have to tap it, but that is just a small change that's coming in 26.4. Now, aside from this, obviously, this is a double dot release to focus on security patches, bug fixes, stability improvements, some app crashing that was a thing in 26.3, and then additional connectivity fixes for Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and cellular. One thing I do want to do is actually jump into the Notes app first and show you exactly how the new keyboard is working on this update, how predictive text is, and voice to text. So let's start straight with voice to text on our regular keyboard test string. And let's try Happy Wednesday, guys. What do you guys think of all the Apple announcements this week? So you can see the voice dictation actually did pretty good for once. The predictive text line still shows normally. I'm not sure if they will. And you can see that actually made sense. It worked pretty well here. And then obviously typing, let's just go ahead and say, what's going on, everyone? And that worked pretty good also. So this is good to see. Definitely happy about that. Hopefully, as Gemini gets integrated, we will have that new Gemini backing and have improvements to the keyboard. Talking about if there's any sort of control sensor responsiveness, I've actually seen no issues with this. So swiping up, you can see there's a little glitch there, but nothing bad at all. It is all pretty smooth in the control center. Let's launch the camera app, and you can see that worked pretty responsively. Let's go to Safari, and let's just say NFL.com. Seems to be working pretty smooth. Let's jump into Clash. You can see there is a little hesitation and a little hiccup when you go to the Spotlight search. Hopefully that's temporary and will get resolved here shortly also. If you were experiencing random app reloads or stutters on 26.3, hopefully that will address this also. So let's just scroll around here for a minute in Clash Royale. Let's just look. Let's now get out of that. Let's go into the Stocks app. You can definitely see there's a hiccup still in the search for Spotlight. Let's jump into a story. Everything seems to be working pretty smoothly and quickly. Just going back to that delay in Spotlight, you can see it right there again. It seems like it's just the keyboard that glitch is coming up, but it seems to be repeatable every time. Yeah, so that's something that hopefully will get looked at and resolved in 26.4 in the next update. But then aside from that, obviously these double dot releases do come with new security updates. And if you want to take a look at those when it's updated in the Apple security release notes, you can scroll down here and this would be the first one up. But you can see it is not out yet. Vision OS 26.3.1 did come out a week or so ago, so that's why that's here. But everything else is not listed as far as what's updated yet. Again, performance does seem to be okay. Remember, the phone is still re-indexing after an update, so we have to see and wait a few hours or a couple days even for that to level out. Same with battery life. We will do a whole test about that also. And really, obviously, the question, should you update? That is a guaranteed yes if you're on iOS 26.3. This is always a good update. It should be stable. Again, that little keyboard delay could just have something to do with everything re-indexing. I don't think it's cause for concern. We'll be doing our battery test in 48 hours as we typically do to see how that performance stabilizes, and same with battery. But that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know how it's performing for you if you updated. Are you getting better battery life, fewer bugs? Let us know down below, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.